Hi, Dirty Girl here with another sales report, vintage sales report from eBay and Etsy for the 2 weeks ending October 24th. I'm doing 2 weeks because I'm so far behind now. I'm going to really try to get caught up. So I have a lot to cover and I'm just going to get started. I'm going to do eBay first. And the first thing I sold was this antique Frederick Reynolds straight razor. It had a translucent horn handle. I paid $8 for that and I sold it for $51. Next up is this Craftsman block plane. You might remember this was my blockhead purchase of the week or whatever because it was missing some pieces. So I sold it for parts or repair. And it sold for a whopping $6.50. Oh, and all of these, by the way, are buyer pay shipping. I'm not doing free shipping anymore. And so I made like $1.50 or $2.50 profit on that, which I guess is better than taking a loss. Then I sold some Legos. Yay! I guess I don't really understand Legos, but I bought a big bucket of them from an estate sale. I think I paid $1 for them, maybe $2. Yeah, I paid $2 for them. Sold them for $5.99 on eBay. Yeah, I don't get Legos. You know, you got to try new things. Okay, this is kind of funny. This is a Tiffany & Company 925 sterling silver chain necklace, 16 inches. Sold for $26 on eBay. This chain came with an opal pendant that I bought at an antique store. It was on a haul video not too long ago. Didn't realize it until I got home and saw that it had a Tiffany chain. And since a Tiffany chain doesn't really go with Native American jewelry, I separated the two of them, put a different chain on the pendant, and sold this one separately. I only paid $20 for the necklace, so this paid for that, and whatever I make on the pendant, if it ever sells, will be gravy. I sold this 1920 Western Flower Field Guide for, oh, I guess I'm on to Etsy things now. Etsy, okay, I sold it for $24, paid $5 for it at the flea market. This is a puka shell necklace that came from my mother-in-law. I sold it for $12, paid nothing for it. These micro mosaic earrings from Italy also came from my mother-in-law. I sold those for $14. This silver tone etched heart pin, I paid $2 at the flea market and sold it for $10. This is a Victorian style locket, sterling silver with engraving on it that I paid. Where'd it go? Oh, that came from my mother-in-law and I sold it for $28. Lockets do really well for me. They seem to be in demand lately. This is an item I bought at an estate sale for $2. It's an Amari style, really great big flat bowl. It was being used as a drainer for a plant, which is really a shame because it's so pretty. And I sold that for $22. Sometimes the best bargains can be found in the kitchen at an estate sale. I always look through all the forks and little gadgets and things, and I found this really nice carving set, Tramontina. I think I paid $2 for it and sold it for $14, so not a huge profit, but worth doing, I guess. This is the last of my turkey dishes. I paid $8 for these set of four bowls from Johnson Brothers. His Majesty is the pattern. And I paid, it was part of a really large lot. I paid $8 for the bowls and sold them for $24. This is a sterling silver Mexican Costco bangle bracelet. Really cute design. This came from my mother-in-law and I sold it for $24. Next up are these two little Ohio Arts metal globes that I sold to the same person. This one's from the 1930s, and this one's from the 1970s. and I paid $1 a piece at a garage sale for those, and I sold them as a pair for $28. This is a little imperial pocket knife that I paid $2 for and sold for $14. Is that right? Yeah. This is a made in Japan beaded evening bag that has the Richer label. I paid $2 for that and sold it for $14. This is an assemblage necklace and earring set. Fairly modern, but probably from the early 1990s. I think it was probably a museum store piece. Came from my mother-in-law, and I sold it for $16. This giant wooden whistle, cleaned up really nice. I bought it for $3, sold it for $9. This is an Art Deco cigarette case from Parker of London. I paid $3 for it and sold it for $15. Got this from the same dealer at the same time as the whistle, and they sold one right after the other, which is kind of funny because I've had them for a while. These are some big clip-on earrings with turquoise enamel. I paid $4 for those because I just really loved them. Sold them for $14. This is a New Testament from 1868. I paid $2.50 for it and sold it for $22. And also, for some reason, I don't have the picture up here, but I sold a little tiny pocket New Testament. I paid $1 for it at an estate sale and sold it for $14. This is a Hattie Carnegie enamel brooch. It came from my mother-in-law, but I had to do a lot of work on it. It was kind of falling to pieces, and I had to glue it back together, and then I had to make sure that it was going to stay together, and I had to do a lot of cleaning. It was oxidized in the metal parts, but it turned out really pretty. And I sold it, I sold it for $52, so it was worth doing the work on it. This cast iron, really large block and tackle or pulley, whatever you want to call it. I paid $10 for that at the flea market and sold it for $29. These Aurora Borealis crystal dangle earrings came from my mother-in-law, so I paid nothing for those, and I sold them for $12. Same thing with this Jelly Belly angelfish pin. He's not marked, or he would have sold for more than the $12 I got. Got this pretty little egg cup at the thrift store for $1.99, sold it for $12. And finally, I bought this 1928 brand earring and necklace set at an estate sale for $8 and sold it for $24. My total sales for the 2 weeks was $556.48. My total expenditures were $83.49 for a profit of $472.99, and I have to pay fees out of that, but no postage. All right, thanks. Thanks for watching. I'm about out of time, so I will see you soon. Bye.